What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive here with the next Hitchhiker video, and I have landed over at Asylum Sphere. Relatively new clan. I think they've been around for about 5 months, they said. Uh, Definitely a war clan, 24/7 wars going back to back. So, something that, a lot of people on the channel were excited that I was over, watched the video. Some didn't. Some didn't know who I was. That happens. We're still a small channel. But some of the guys and girls were really excited to have me over and get to display some of their attacks and talk about the clan. Recruiting, all levels, Town Hall 8, 9, 10. If you're a lower hero level, this might be a good fit for you. I think the leader said that they would accept, Rose is the leader, said that they would accept around combined level, 20 of heroes in Town Hall 9, maybe combined level 30 at Town Hall 10. So, sometimes the top war clans won't accept that. People are all the time looking for good war clans that take it seriously. They want to be around like-minded people. Well, here you go. If your heroes just aren't quite there yet, here's a good clan that's taking it seriously. They go into war with a game plan. Attacks are coordinated. It's not just throw it against the wall and see what happens. And they are doing very, very well. Mostly green in their war log, so really a good job. Few losses, but that happens to everybody. Let's look at a few of their attacks that I really like. Let's see here. The first one we're going to look at is Iron Man taking on number 8. And I love this one because it's such, I think you guys have heard me say this before in Hitchhikers when I've gone around and saw attacks, because this is where it all started. Bases like this, attacks like this, coming in with these golems, wizards backing them up, those witches in there. It's a go wee wee. It's what it is. It's a go wee wee with back end loons. And this is how it all started. When the update came out, when hogs were nerfed, everybody was trying to figure it out. This was like the first step in that evolution to get to where we're at today, was these back end loons, these back end hogs. It was things that we just snuck in there because we figured out that, towards the end of the raid, you're running out of juice. But boom, a few defensive targeting troops on the backside, you get the 3-star. And in this particular attack, with all those air defenses right in the core, perfect job, sends wall breakers, gets all the way in there. Golems are out front tanking with the queen, witches, wizards are all back behind it, taking out that core. And then right here, only a few balloons left. A few air defenses left before those balloons are going to get deployed. And then right here, last one goes down, or is getting targeted, about to go down. Here come the balloons, take out those back end defenses, the ones that are just, they've got to get through the walls to get to them, but the balloons can fly right in and take them out. I would have set these balloons in much quicker. You see all this time wasted that these troops are taking damage. The balloons could have been taking those defenses out this whole time, but finally sends them in right here at the end. Wisely targets those Teslas, because those Teslas, we've talked about it, are death on back end balloons. They shoot so fast, take them down so quickly. But right here, they get those last few. Golems are still doing some tanking, which is nice to see. Anytime that you get that much use out of your golems, it's really a benefit. So that last golemite is really just taking it on the chin right there for him. Balloons grab those last few defenses, and that is that. 3-star, beautiful attack by Iron Man. Good job, man. All right, let's look at another one from this war, and then we'll switch wars. This one is Rewatch, taking on number 12. A nice Golaloon. These are ones that we don't see as much in war anymore, but a perfect base for it. You look how exposed this guy's air defenses are. Really a good selection in my book. There was a hole, it looks like, in the base there. Just dropped it in to get the CC lure, trigger any traps that were in that area. Very smart there, so good job. Looks like the CC was empty, though. That's interesting. Maybe this clan might not have tried against them. CC was empty. Drops the king and queen. They're going to, right here, basically is letting the queen grab that first air defense. So one air defense down. Drops a 1-for-1 trade over here on the air sweeper. I like that. Did sort of misclick, it looks like, on a haste spell there on the king. I don't think that was intentional. I wouldn't think. But right here, the lava hounds start coming in on those backside air defenses. Going to start soaking up those traps, and then right here sending in balloons. A little bit too many balloons right there, really. You just need 2 or 3 for each defense. Those lava hounds are going to be doing the tanking, but these balloons do get in that rage and shoot right into the core, which I thought was really nice there. Just no back end balloons. That lava hound over there is sort of on his own. If maybe even 2, 3, 4 balloons could be sent in over there, you're going to take out some of those defenses that are targeting him instead of just letting him go down right like he did there. But plenty of balloons left, still dropping those rage spells. Not the best placement on the wedges. Tweak that just a little bit, put it more towards where you know your balloons are going to path to. Some of those were just sort of left out there in no man's land. But look how many balloons are left. That's why it's a perfect selection for this base. Just absolutely crushed it. Plenty of pups, plenty of balloons left. Cleanup is well underway. And just absolutely wrecks it. Gets the 3-star. Good job to Rewatch. All right, let's switch wars. Look at one more attack. Another win for these guys. Last war, right here. And let's watch right here. 13-inch Slanga. Okay, 13-inch Slanga is going to do a really nice hog attack, I thought. Comes in with the 3 Golem Goho, which honestly probably not the best choice with this level heroes, but it does work. I think the reason it did work is because of the lower level defenses. But honestly, in a base like this, if you'll watch what your golems sort of do on this base, they're going to get into this first compartment. They're going to do some really nice tanking for all your troops. Your queen's going to be back here taking everything out. But once they get to this compartment right here, you've got to jump. But this is not. Look what you let him into there. You let him into one more compartment with the town halls at. The queen would have got that anyways. So probably would have left at least one of those golems at home and just brought more hogs. Just a tip, when you don't have big compartments, they can't really keep moving forward. They're going to get landlocked pretty quick, and you're going to be better off with those extra 6 hogs. But that being said, still a very nice attack. Queen gets in there, king gets in there, takes out the defensive queen, takes out the CC troops, triggers a double set of bombs, exactly what you want to happen with your kill squad. And then 13-inch just starts sending in different hogs, surgical hog deployment pretty much. A little bit too far to the right on that heal spell, but not bad. This has a couple heal spells to go, so really can take care of his hogs nicely here. That heal spell towards the core there, I'm not sure about either. I'm not sure what you were healing besides that wizard there and that golem, but really didn't need it. Should have kept it on your hogs a little bit more. But right here, the hogs are going to take out that X-bow with the help from the queen. Right here, the last few defenses are going to go down to these hogs, and that is going to be that. Really like the offside cleanup troops. Spread out a little bit. That's good. The queen's still up doing her thing. And then right here, the hogs are going to get a nice split and start taking out the last few trash buildings. So very nice attack. Make those few tweaks, and I think you'll have a really solid Goho going for you. All right, guys, that is it. Again, Asylum Sphere, a cool group of guys and girls, getting started into this war. We all start somewhere, and they're not at the top, but they're definitely not at the bottom. You can see that from the war log. They are learning the techniques, and if you're in that stage of the game, you're learning, you're wanting to grow, be around these like-minded people. Check them out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, Jake from One Hive reminding you guys to suck.